Hi everyone. So I am back with another products I own video, and as you can tell by the title, this is my collection of Makeup Revolution makeup and Rimmel makeup. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so this is all of my Makeup Revolution stuff here. And then I've got all of my Rimmel makeup. They are two brands that I really like and really rate. Maybe I should start off with this because then we can get the worst product out of the way. Now this is a Makeup Revolution mascara. And this is the Awesome Lash Power and Definition mascara. And I'm going to be honest, it has quite a big wand. So I really struggle to use it because I have tiny eyes and tiny lashes, obviously. So I really struggle to put that on because it has such a big brush, but then I think that just kind of follows the name. The thing with this is you have to put a waterproof mascara over it. Otherwise, it will go really chalky and it'll transfer under your eyes quite easily. So it's not my favourite mascara of all time. This next thing, okay, I absolutely love. This is my absolute favourite. And this is actually a priming spray. If you're quite lazy with primer, I would really recommend a priming spray. It doesn't have to be Makeup Revolution, obviously. And then you can see I do have a huge stack. Well, not a huge stack, but I have quite a lot of Makeup Revolution palettes, but I'm going to get back to those soon. I'm actually going to go through the face products first. This first one here, you can't actually tell what it is because it's all rubbed off, but this is actually their Duo Face Sculpt. You've basically got a really matte highlight and a really matte a bronzing kind of shade. I tend to use this for contouring if I want something quite deep, and there's no particular colour. I could have just showed you the back, to be honest. I then have products from their Vivid Baked range. I'm not entirely sure if it's a range or not. I am really not sure. But this blusher is a Vivid Baked blusher, and it is in All I Think About Is You. This looks quite natural, and I think this would also work really well as a highlighter if you wanted to use it as a highlighter. This is their Vivid Baked highlighter in Golden Lights. Now I have been needing a new one of these for a while because part of the lid has broken off, so it doesn't close properly, and it's also quite old because I've had this for longer than 12 months. This next one is a Vivid Baked bronzer. Now when it comes to bronzer, I have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, well, this is in Rock on World. This just looks so pretty. But the thing is with this, because I don't know how to bronze, I don't really use it. So here I have 4 of the Redemption palettes. What was the first one I actually got? Let's have a look. I think it was this one. And this, as you can probably tell because it's all rubbed off at the bottom, this is the Essential Shimmers. This next one, when I actually tried it, I was a bit disappointed with, to be honest, because they're all matte. This is Iconic Elements. They weren't as good as the Essential Shimmers, and I think that's probably because these are quite matte. So I think the next palette after that, I got this one, and this is Iconic 2. And then this palette here is Iconic 1. I haven't really used this palette yet, and I'm not entirely sure why, because I absolutely love the colours. And then my last, well, you can actually see everything. This is the Flawless 3 Resurrection palette, and this has 32 shades in. You can see it's so dirty. Oh well, at least you can't really see. And this is just what it looks like. I absolutely adore this palette. Yeah, so I'd probably just start off with this one. This is basically the same as the Makeup Revolution one. I didn't realise that when I actually bought the Makeup Revolution one. But this is in Keep Calm and Wear Gold. And then, as you can see here, I basically just have a load of face products from Rimmel. If I move one of these concealers out of the way, I have 3 face powders. I'm really not entirely sure why. I just do, okay? This is actually a new one. This is the Stay Matte Rita Ora one. This first one is actually in Pink Blossom. I made the mistake of getting the wrong shade. And then this is also in, whatever, if it was up the right way. This is also in Transparent. And then, for some reason, I have 3 of the same concealers. I think this is the one that is running out quite fast. I'm really not entirely sure. But I basically just have 3 of the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealers. And then I just have 4 foundations. I'm actually going to move these. I do kind of want to talk about these 4 foundations. I do have 2 exact same foundations. Well, not exact same. This one is in 200 Soft Beige, which is actually too dark for me. So I mix it in with this one if I kind of want a darker tone to my face, basically. And then this one is in 010 Light Porcelain because I am quite pale, actually. And I find this foundation quite good, actually, because it lasts all day. And then these last 2 are the more lighter coverage foundations. This first one is Match Perfection, again in 010 Light Porcelain. I've had this one for the longest, but it was way too dark for my skin, so I'd always blend it down my neck and it looked absolutely horrific. And then I got this one, and then it was this one, which is the Rimmel London Wake Me Up foundation, which I quite like. But yeah, this is also in 010 Light Porcelain, and those are all of my foundations. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also subscribe to see more of these videos from me if you would really like that. I do have quite a good variety of different videos I want to film in this series, so stick around if you want to see those, and I will see you in my next video next Wednesday, 6 PM BST. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.